Welcome to Cooperative Management. This course is a course that focuses on the concepts of managing an organization as a group. It is similar to management. The difference here now is that cooperative management came from a different perspective. The challenges that brought up cooperative management as a study, as a field, as different from the ones that brought up management. Not that they're different things, it's all about their origins and their history and the focus for these two fields. Kind of like what is going on with management and entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a new field. It was a part of management before, but now, because of businesses are coming up at a large rate, especially because of new technological innovations, you see that the field of entrepreneurship focuses on the challenges that an entrepreneur faces when he's setting up a new enterprise. So it's not different per se, it's just a different focus. So many of the concepts are still the same, but the focus is more on the challenges that people face when organizing or running a business as a group. Because that's what it means, cooperative management. When people come together to cooperate on a particular project and manage a project as opposed to one person managing a project, that's where we come up with the term cooperative management. So management is one person managing an organization. Cooperative management is when you have a group of people managing an organization. But before we continue, let's look at the history of where these two things came from. You see, initially, when cooperative management came about, it was about cooperative societies. And then, as the years have gone by, these societies have become less relevant in our society, in today's world, and they are more of, we have a lot of NGOs that have come up who have taken the place of that original cooperative society. So cooperative management has shifted in today's world. Today's world, you have, instead of social organizations that come as former people coming together as a cooperative to achieve a social goal, you have situations where people are coming together as cooperatives in our time to solve common problems that the capital market cannot address. I'll give you an example. When cooperative management started, you had situations where you had poor people come together to form a business or an organization that employed them, that helped them solve their problems, that they could interact with the members. That was their main goal, coming together to form these unions to help the poor people. But these days, you have rich people who join corporations for different reasons. So now the focus has changed to people coming together to solve a problem. So let's understand the key point here. Coming together to solve a problem. So you have people who are challenged, people who have a problem like security, for example. You have an estate, and then you have the problem of security. And it's possible that in that area, there's no company servicing the area because it's not a profitable market. So you may have a situation where a lot of people have a common problem, and they may decide to come together to form up a cooperative to solve that problem. So it's not really about helping the poor like it was in the old days. It's now about coming together to solve common problems, whether poor or rich, to fill up the gap where the government fails. Because if the government was perfect, it will deal with all these minor issues. But in many cases, the government is not perfect and it can't deal with all these issues. So you have a situation where cooperatives or cooperative organizations are formed to deal with these minor issues. I've mentioned the issue of security. I'll talk about a different one. You could have a situation where, there's a village, and you know there's a lot of land in the village, and you have a lot of people who are not literate in these issues. You could have a cooperative legal firm, a firm you could have a cooperative that comes together to deal with all the administrative issues of buying and selling land. So the members can come together, employ a lawyer or a legal firm that will work to serve all the members in that community. That is an example of a cooperative society that works in our own time. So all the chiefs in the village may have this cooperative which they all own and which they all work for, to help them to deal with legal matters. So it will be very difficult for you to have any legal challenges. But if everybody had to employ their own lawyer, for example, in a village, it may become a challenge for them. So it's just an example of how cooperatives can also work in this time. There are many things we can think of. But the idea is coming together to solve problems that are unique to a group. That's cooperative. And managing that society or managing that organization as a group is where cooperative management comes in. Management, on the other hand, focuses mostly on maximizing the value of your resources. Management focuses on maintaining a particular organization and minimizing waste, ensuring that things stay at the correct standard. So yes, these are things you do in a cooperative organization, but the focus is different. When we talk about cooperative management, we'll be talking about how to set up meetings, how to form your board of directors so there are no challenges. We'll be looking at things in that light. So this is what I'm trying to say, and this is how I'm hoping that you see this matter get resolved. So we'll move to the next topic in the next video.